Look, man. Maybe my life is not fixated on focusing on the negative. I'm sorry to give you a boring answer.
No, that's not a point.
Yeah, I get that, Joe.
Yeah,
if you're
nothing.
fake, sharp. I gave you my all. I know God is gonna bless me more. Anyway, so whether you were fake or not, like sharp.
Okay. Yeah. We're back with another episode. This is Grail Talk, and I'm your host, the one and only Lindo with an R. And I'm not alone. I'm with another gentleman of mine, a proper man, David Blaq, man. I'm happy to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be introduced as a proper man.
Yeah.
Thank you so
give me
much.
that vibe, that sleek vibe, man. Like,
Thank you so much for having me, brother.
I know you're very busy, man, but thank you for coming, man.
I know, definitely for y'all, I'll do anything.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I've actually been listening to a lot of like SA hip hop lately.
Who you?
Yeah, even when you came in the shop, didn't you hear? Yeah. So like, I wanted to actually ask you, who's like your favorite
hip hop artist?
SA hip hop artist, local.
I'm just gonna say Nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah, Nasty has
Nasty's
had like
got something.
a really nice catalog.
You like
I've always
Nasty,
listened to Nasty religiously.
Yeah, religiously.
I don't know as of late what's been happening. I haven't been listening to him like a lot.
So you've just been shutting down. Bro.
Yeah, like my music taste is like all over the place. Like coming here, I was listening to Tracy Chapman.
Tracy Chapman.
Last night I heard the screaming.
I'll never.
So hip hop right now is not really popping in my head right now. So
okay. For those that don't know who David Blaq is and what you do, please can you explain them, where you from, and what journey are you on?
My name is David Blaq. I am a young, tenacious believer from the textures of the township to the forefront of the world, competing with the East-Wests of the world. I am a creative disruptor.
I like that. Creative disruptor.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm a creative disruptor, and I find myself at the forefront of my business.
Yeah.
I essentially a big catalyst to the emerging style that we currently have, which is the futurism of African photography, essentially. So yeah, that's me, David Blaq.
Okay, David Blaq. So since you've been on this whole photographer space, what would you say has been like the best ways? Is it the talent or the connections that has put you into places?
I think that's a very good question, because of course right now I do understand that we may be speaking to someone who actually might want to hear like how to basically navigate the industry. I think for me personally, I'll say hard work. What got me here is hard work, but also my hard work and my niched discipline of photography kind of got me the connections and knowing how to keep the connection is also very key. But if I do remember your question, you were putting connection and what in comparison?
Talent.
And talent in comparison.
Yeah.
So I think talent is necessary, but like I think hard work and repetition builds that kind of talent, or can resonate as talent. So I think hard work will basically be my answer, because that's gonna take you quite far. Working smart is also like imperative.
Working smart, not hard.
Yeah. I think in any industry, in any field, working smart is quite important. But I think for me, what got me here is working hard, because I have a religious 4 a.m. Routine. So I wake up every day.
Tell us more about this routine, please.
So my career basically is built on discipline.
Yeah.
Where when I started my career, I used to study everyone in my field, and I knew that to be able to do that, I needed more time. So essentially, I sacrificed 6 hours before everyone else wakes up, and I do
Do
all my
you?
work. Yeah, essentially, I do my research. I'll research a Lindo with the R. I'll say that career or that particular yeah, I'll just note it as a career.
Yeah.
That career is quite interesting to me. How are you that known as a podcaster or as a trip fanatic or whatever? And I'll just study that. And it's just sometimes there wasn't even people in my industry. So I'll essentially study those people. But anyways, before I drift off,
Yeah.
I essentially used to wake up at 4 a.m. Not so much these days because I'm tired and my body is literally like
It's
having
like,
it.
yeah,
Um, but I used to wake up at 4 a.m. every day,
every
every
single day.
mother
Shit,
tooth
that's tight.
day,
Yeah.
and I used to work. Either I used to work on other people's stuff or research or whatever. But that's how basically I found the loophole in the industry. Yeah, by waking up every day at 4 a.m. to do something. By the time you guys wake up, I'm already 4 hours, 6 hours ahead
Yeah.
of you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the time you guys wake up, I don't sleep. I also do the same things that you guys do.
Extra shift.
Yeah, exactly. So by the time we all, by close of business, I would have had more hours than,
Everybody
the
else.
normal civilian. Yeah.
Yeah, sacrifice some sleep, man.
You gotta
Yeah, that's good. You gotta
say.
sacrifice something to
Yeah.
get the
Also,
outcome.
this industry kind of like demands a lot from us,
Yeah,
like in terms of time, energy, just like yourself, and like it
okay.
just requires a lot.
Yeah, but I regard you as one of the top guys in your industry. So I
Shout
want
out.
to know, like, for beginners, what mistakes do beginners do that you know now because you've been being in on this craft?
I think my careful answer would say what they get a lot wrong is expecting a lot from other people.
Yeah,
Yeah, either they expect to be passed down some things, whether it's the skill, whether it's the opportunity, or whether it's the connection. I think the biggest mistake is expecting a lot from other people.
from other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like for people like myself, I don't consider myself up there, but I know that I'm at the forefront of my business.
I consider you, so don't worry.
Yeah, I also do.
Okay,
But I
that's good.
don't think I'm that big
Okay,
because I haven't achieved the things that I.
because you still got
You know
goals
what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Yeah, I still do have certain expectations out of the industry, that I feel like I need to fulfill for myself. So I don't see myself as big, but I do know that in reality, I am at the forefront of my business. So even with people like myself, like we are expected to pass the baton to the next person.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'll do it at free will, like when I feel like, it is a time for me to properly disseminate that kind of information to the next person, and I need to carefully do so. But they shouldn't also
Force you.
expect a
Expect,
lot
okay,
from people. So I think it's the expectation that they do wrong. Maybe what else do they do wrong? Um, um, I'm trying to think at the top of my head, what else do they actually get wrong? But I think expectation kind of like umbrellas a lot
Every
of, sorry,
problem. Yeah.
umbrellas a lot of what they get wrong. Yeah, like expecting me to be this good at this particular time, expecting myself to uh, be in the same room as David at this particular time. Like everything matures properly with time, and in that time, of course, is patience and
Things
maturing your work.
okay, and
You know,
things come with time, right? Good things
exactly,
come with
exactly.
patience. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we take it back
Yeah.
before the north side, David.
That's that, David.
How would you do it if I gave you 1,000 rand, 1K, and I say
Yeah.
do this career, no connections, nothing else, just 1,000 rand? How would you do it?
How would I do it with 1,000 rand? Make sure that somehow I have my taxi money there. 100 rand for
Yeah,
taxi.
see?
I definitely am sure can get somewhere. I will definitely contact someone that I've seen on social media that's probably sparked my eye, that I probably want to shoot. I'll contact some people. I definitely know how to maneuver and get myself around people.
Yeah,
And that's one quality about myself that I really do enjoy.
people skills.
Township texture, right? I'll definitely contact people. There are definitely people that are always willing to do something with somebody. The same way I also would need someone to work with, they also are looking for those people. I'll definitely contact someone. And then with that 1,000 rand, maybe 400 rand, I'll buy food. So how much am I left with? 500 rand.
Rand, yeah.
All right, cool.
You gotta invest this. Invest
Yeah.
it, yeah.
I'm telling you right now. What else would I do with the other 500 rand? If ever the shoot needed something else, or the stylist needed money to travel somewhere, I'll probably offer them 100 rand to go and come back. I know stylists probably spend more money, but like, I mean, for the sake of this exercise, yeah, I'd probably offer some, or maybe even the model, like 100 rand to travel also wherever where we're gonna be shooting. What else? How much am I left with? 300 bucks.
300 rand, 200 rand, yeah.
300 bucks we blow.
You gotta blow it.
I'm kidding.
Celebrate.
How much money do I have there? I can do a lot with 1,000,
Just
right?
hope that shoot works out. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
But it feels like you're
my
having
last
fun
1,000.
with it, though. It feels like you love it, though.
I do. It shows in my work. It shows when I'm present on set. It shows in how I expand myself, how I apply myself in the work, whether be it in edit, be it on set, be it on a Zoom call, be it in preparatory stage. Like I'm always having fun with it. So I'll never be too serious.
Does
even
it
with
ever
myself.
feel like work to you?
Sometimes it does when the pressure is too much from clients.
When the
of
pressure
course,
is too much, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're always trying to learn, right? We always, every human being is trying to learn.
Yeah.
But one thing I've realized is like there's space to unlearn. So what's one thing that you think that you had to unlearn to level up?
What would you say like you had to unlearn?
For me, to unlearn is to be ill-disciplined. I used to be very ill-disciplined.
Okay.
So I knew that, I used to think, I'll just get it.
Yes.
I got that thing. But I realized that discipline is the number one thing.
Yeah.
So I had to unlearn that whole, because I used to believe in talent. I used to believe that as long as I'm good,
talented, yeah.
no one else going to be better than me.
Yeah, of course.
So I had to unlearn that, guys actually level up all the time.
It's actually an amalgamation
I needed
of
to be
the two.
disciplined. Yeah. That's what I think.
I think what I had to unlearn is probably leaning on too many people for my product or my outcome that I needed from certain things. I've taken on so many roles even in my career, right? Like where I've had to teach myself how to do makeup, I've had to teach myself how to try and do hair, try and do styling there. So I've had to unlearn relying on people a lot. Yeah. What else have I had to unlearn? Because I've always had discipline. I've always been quite the lucky one in terms of like being intellectually advantaged.
Yeah.
That's how I'm able to maneuver spaces or different crowds. I think it takes somewhat of a smart person to be able to do that. So I think I've always been on the right path. One thing that I've probably had to unlearn is relying on too many people and leaning on them quite a lot. Yeah, so these days I just do shit myself.
Yeah, that goes back to the expectations you said about the thing.
Exactly. Yes. I've had to unlearn expectations.
Yeah.
There.
That's good.
You put it in a good way, in a better way. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So the thing is, I always believe that you kind of like one decision from either the biggest opportunity of your life or the worst opportunity of your life. So I feel like what's one decision that has brought you here, that you, if you had to track back and be like, okay, that one was kind of, I made a right decision there.
Leniency towards clients, leniency towards people, leniency in the space, grace, like just affording myself also grace, has allowed me to kind of navigate the biggest opportunity. Like if a client one time said, I don't have X amount of money, but I can offer you minus X. I'll take it. I'll just have leniency and say, you know what, I think we can create like a good relationship from here. And the next one has been my biggest opportunity yet, or my biggest ever move in my career or whatever. So leniency has taken me there.
Okay.
Discernment, being able to discern if this will be a good choice for me or not.
It's tough. It's tough to
to
know
kind of
that.
read
Yeah,
people,
to
read
read people.
things, or
Yeah,
understand what
yeah,
the
yeah.
deal or whatever that we're talking,
That's where
whatever is in
your
question
gut
that we're talking.
feelings come.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
your intuition. You know what I'm saying? So discernment is really important. It's one thing that decides your biggest opportunity or your worst decision.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
So there's probably kids that follow you on Instagram or anywhere in your part, and they're probably wondering like, "Oh, I wish I was David, man. David's doing something incredible,
Don't
man."
wish you were me, the
Yeah,
color.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if anyone was in your shoes right now, like, what struggle would they have the most? Like,
The
because
color.
because the expense, but it's got everybody.
Because they see us and they think, hey, we live in the
we
life.
live in the
Hey,
life.
man,
Yeah,
hey, it's
yeah.
hard. I'm kidding. What challenges am I facing currently that you would never wish you were David? I think managing my personal life, being able to be a family guy, and being able to, and still being able to feed the same people that I'm kind of like dying to devote myself to, because I have to be at work, managing my time. I think that's one of the biggest struggles now. I think it goes like this. I think with any field, do you start, of course, like devoting yourself to the career or whatever.
Give it your all.
Yeah, and all the work. Yeah, you give it your all, but you still have family to back up and support you. And then there's a time when you move away from family and then you're independent because you have to obviously be away and lonely to be able to be productive. Or maybe okay, there's nuances to whatever I just said.
Yeah.
But I just had to kuza myself there. But anyways, to continue my point, and then there's a time where you're away from family or whatever. Some people do it with family. I've been away from family for the longest time, and I do wish I could spend more time with my family. But every time I try to be with family, something always shows up. So those are the kind of struggles that I wish I never had.
But to be honest with you, I feel like most people that I've seen in the trying to chase greatness, trying to do something with their life,
Yeah,
they have to kind of sacrifice that family time.
yeah. I'm trying to
Because
feel, bro.
it's like, okay, on a Sunday, I used to go to church with the fam, used to do that, and now it's like, oh, am I going to get that gig?
Yeah, yeah.
Or am I
Do you
gonna
get what I'm
go
saying?
that family
And
Sunday course now? How long have you? When last did you eat Sunday course?
you get what I'm saying? Like, it
Yeah.
was a long time. And you further exacerbated my point because I'm saying that, like, the same people that I'm trying to devote myself to are the same people that I'm trying to get money for.
Oh,
You know
yes.
what
You
I'm saying?
see, yes.
So there's that clash.
Yeah, there is a clash.
Yeah, so there's that part of David that you don't want to be. Like, I can be the greatest person in the room wherever I am, or I can be the most fun person in the room, or the most talented person in the room, wherever I am at my shoots. But like, there's that challenge that I struggle with. Like, I am maybe I'm not chasing greatness. I want to feel, bro. Like, that's why I'm having fun. Like, when I'm at a shoot, I feel it. Like, oh, that was so good. Like, that person made me feel so good. Like, oh my God, I want to work with that person again. And I think that produces the best product.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think those are the kind of struggles that maybe you'll face, but those are easily manageable because you do find time as a photographer. It's not like you're always busy. You know what I'm saying? So those are manageable, but like, those are things I personally cannot manage.
Cannot manage.
Yeah,
Okay,
currently, yeah.
Okay. I
So
hope
those are
you manage
struggles.
them. Family time is important.
Also, the color, guys, like finances, like they like, I think our business fluctuates quite a lot. So don't wish you were me because there is something that comes.
The more money you make, the more expenses.
Of course, there you go.
Yeah, so that's why it's good. Even if you have 500 rand, learn to manage that 500 rand.
Exactly.
Because when you get that 500k, if you can't manage that 500k, how you gonna?
One thing I wish God gave me is as a blessing. I wish God gave me the understanding and the wisdom for money, financial management. Yeah. For the same blessings that He gives me the money, like, I wish He gave me the same amount of wisdom to be able to manage that.
Same here. Because I wouldn't say I come from a place where
For real. Is
financial
it?
management was.
Eh.
Yeah. But I hope the
Are you
same thing
managing your
too.
money well now?
I'm trying to.
And
I'm
I
trying
wish
to.
someone can could be that like that financial evangelist to all creatives
Yeah.
to kind of like give us that wisdom on how to manage our money, where to invest it. Some people have have it better because they probably have like seen their parents invest whatever
Yeah,
or
yeah.
use their money well. But some of us, like I'm from, the township
Yeah.
texture where Hakitutsuzaga,
Spend the same time.
you know what I'm
Cheta.
saying?
Yeah.
Whatever I feel at that moment, Kawata, I want to do it and I want to do it for myself. But now with age, I mean, it comes with having to think about those things and having to factor those in my life. So,
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Financial management is very important,
yeah. So,
especially for creators, because they get a large sum of money. They think, I made it.
yeah, I'm
But
balling.
yeah, like you're not balling, bro. Gotta invest it. But in the
Yeah.
industry that you are, like, do you ever catch any like fugazi, any fake narratives or fake people? And if you do, like, how do you deal with it?
Look, man, maybe my life is not fixated on focusing on the negative. I'm sorry to give you a
No,
boring
no, no,
answer.
no,
Yeah.
no. That's not a point
Yeah,
on
and
to
I
like.
get that, Joe.
Yeah, you're
If you're
not there.
fake, sharp, I gave you my all. Like I know God is gonna bless me more. Anyway, so whether
Yeah,
you were fake or not, like sharp,
you
I
done.
still, it doesn't affect me. I still drive the same car. I still live in my place. Like whether you are fake to me or not. But if it's someone that I consider highly or regard highly, that is funny to me or fake to me, then of course, like I will be hurt. But all the people that are around me, like I love them and they love me too. I hope they're not fake.
I don't know if you know about the story, but with Youngster, how did you feel when he said photographers are starting to act like artists?
I mean, we are the artists.
You are the artists too.
Yeah,
You're
I
still
mean, okay,
creators
let me
too.
give my comment to
Yeah.
that, and I think I need to think about that very well. I think we play a very big part in the advertising or the image of an artist or of a musical artist. We play a very big role, and I think if I if my job as a photographer is solely to be with you as an artist, then my role is as big as your manager or someone that gets you the gigs because I am the one in control of how you look, how people perceive you, and if people ever gonna perceive you, because my product is the one that's being perceived out there. So that's being seen by the consumer out there. So I think we do play a really big role. I know he probably came from a place of being an employer, employing this particular person, and feeling like he cannot leverage from that person anymore, which is understandable also on his part, because maybe he felt betrayed or whatever. But also, like, I think we play a really big part. Like, we are we are the instrument that dictates how people see you and perceive
Oh,
you.
oh,
Yes.
shit! I actually never looked at it. It's
Yeah.
true,
So
especially in this age now.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. We play a really, really. I'm gonna reiterate that over and over. We play a really big role. Seeing ourselves as the artist, maybe he was trying to say that he's photographer. I don't know who he was
yeah.
talking about, but maybe Waiboza or
He's
he's
feeling
starting.
himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's acting
yeah,
different from what he is used to. That's warranted for him to say maybe if because they know each other.
yeah.
Um, but on the professional side of things, I think it wasn't warranted like for him to say that kind of stuff. Um, and yeah, like I'm just gonna rebuttal that and say we are the artists, unfortunately.
100%. You
And
are
you
the
can't
artist.
control how I behave as a person. Like if I wanna drip out and if I wanna behave in a particular way, you hired me knowing that you're hiring a person. There's a there's a real character and traits that person has. And if they want to act fresh, if they want to wear Gucci glasses with you, that's fine,
So
bro.
far, yeah.
It doesn't mean that anything has changed. If the work has deteriorated from what it was, or the work has changed from its quality, or the quality of the work has changed, then he is warranted to say that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if his
But yeah,
level is decreasing, then yeah, he has
yes,
something to say.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. So I don't think the cheese chat was really speaking about
The work.
the
The work of
work.
the art, of
Yeah,
the
he was talking
photographer, the
about the
artist.
actual
Yeah.
character, saying that, like if you're not hungry enough, that's kind of funny
Yeah.
to me. But yeah, if you're not hungry, but I kind of like understood what he was saying. If you're not willed enough, if you're not strong-willed to be in this place with us, then you're not the person for the job. Then I am.
So it's like, as a photographer, is that the only thing you do, or you got other things that you move within?
Yeah, well, I do have other businesses.
You got other businesses.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you got also a book.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
book, yeah.
yeah. That's in the photography
The
space.
photography space, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
in the same
The same
conversation.
conversation. Yeah. So
Yeah.
tell us more about the book, please.
So my book was released 3 years ago. So the book basically is called Half a Decade. That's as self-explanatory as it is. It's basically 5 years of my work. The book essentially, and I've heard people say this, the book essentially is not bound to one theme. I know people sometimes when they release books, they want to talk to one particular concept. And mine, because it's 5 years, basically it's an evolution of my work.
Different phases.
Yeah, essentially, because in the it consists of 5 different disciplines of photography, which are the chapters in my book, which are portraiture, fashion, futurism, fine art, and composition. So basically, it is like a like a educational material,
Oh,
essentially. Yeah. So even though the evolution of my work, I'm putting out my work that happened in the past 5 years. Even though I'm doing that, but I know how good the work is. I know that it could teach. I know that it could be used for educational purposes or whatever. Because myself, I did fine arts, so I do know how to kind of like read images.
You studied fine arts?
I studied fine
Where
arts.
did you study?
I did a DJ.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So my book essentially, the themes speak to each other and across the book. It's 300 pages. 300 pages
300
of
pages.
of unwavering brilliance.
So where can one find this book?
You can find it on my website.
Your website.
My website is currently down though. I'm kind of like reworking it. Because I have more advertising work that I have on there. Or they can either email me at davidmotso at gmail.com, or info@davidblaq.com. That's where you can find the book. And yeah.
I actually went back to your old work.
Is it?
I saw a lot of nude shots and stuff. I was like, this is way different to now, which is, I think it's good for someone that actually gets that book, because they're going to see
everything.
The whole evolution. Because when I saw your old work and I see your work now, I'm like, this is a totally different.
Yeah, there is a kind of a maturity. Like I've matured in my concepts. I've matured in my themes that I kind of revisit a lot. At first I used to speak about feminism quite a lot.
Yeah, so he's
so that's why I used to shoot naked women. But in the 5th chapter of my book, which is fine art, you'll see a lot of naked stuff. So buy the book to see the naked stuff.
So while you were doing this, what's the most costly mistake you've ever made in terms of money?
Committing myself into lifestyle things.
So would you say amount like 50K? How much have you splashed out? And you knew
I know I can't say this, yeah.
You can't say
that. No, I want to say
the coins.
SIU.
The coins. The
SIU is
coins.
watching
You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Watch out. So if you say what's the next step for David Blaq, man? What are you looking at?
Same mission I've always been on, which is emerging this style.
Yeah.
Because as I said in the beginning, I find myself as a big catalyst in emerging our style, moving our African photography from looking the way.
What did you say you call it again? African photographer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
African, like our African style, like African photography style.
Okay.
We used to like if you go to a gallery or whatever, and you see most of the photography stuff, it's probably like something. Okay, let me not. I don't want to speak ill of other people's work, but because I also do have similar work, older work. But
Yeah.
like it's nothing towards futurism. So essentially, when you do see people lighting a lot, when you do see people experimenting with what they will have in their images, like having a random object that like kind of like resonates with whatever that they're doing as a concept,
Yeah.
like that's futurism, like moving our stuff from what it was to understanding it in a global understanding.
Space.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm still doing that. Like my next step is basically still teaching that, and that's been my mission the whole time, because I came at a time where portraiture was the only thing that was, kind of like emerging at the time. Shout outs to Bo Austin Walema, Bo Cedric and that guy, and
Yeah.
I forgot the other guy. Very fuck shit. He's gonna look me bad for forgetting this name.
forgetting
But
it, yeah.
yeah, that was the space when they used to do like artist photography. And I basically saw a niche and I started doing fashion photography the way I do it now, with the quality of lighting, with the kind of concepts that I used to have. So I'm still trying to move that futurism into basically the sub-Saharan region. And basically get more people to shoot like that and work towards competing with the rest of the world.
So how do you get to your creative space? How do you get to that creative space? Be like,
How do I get there?
Yeah.
Just
Just feeling.
maybe I'm not understanding the question, but if I can answer, like I think it's innate, bro. It's innate. It's within me. Like I just. Beyond this, beyond me chilling like this and looking fly, like I'm a crazy guy, like, and in my craziness, I do come up with these crazy things and these crazy creative concepts. So it's within me. It's innate. Sometimes maybe I'll just have to get high.
Okay, no problem.
You know what I'm
problem.
saying?
So yeah, we always end the episode with a question from the previous episode.
Okay.
We actually have a question from your one and only
Javalaba.
Mr. Empire. I'll actually read the question from him. He said, what are you doing or planning to do in order to pass the light to the next person? If you don't have plans yet for this, is it something you would want to do?
I think I just shared that. Funny enough, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say with the book.
Also, I just shared it now that like I'm still on that same mission.
Yeah.
Like just to pass the baton by just like teaching, because I do a lot of like tutorials.
Yeah.
Like people come in and workshops. I'll also just personally have a set group of assistants, and I'll teach them how to assist. And essentially that's basically passing on my lighting.
So you love teaching?
I love teaching. I think I'm good at it, and it's fun for me, and it's also fun for them.
Okay,
I'm really good at teaching. Like essentially that's what I'm doing, Jabu.
Shout out. So what question would you
like to ask the next person?
Yeah.
I wonder who it is, ne? And I wonder what industry they're in. Damn. If you were not in the position that you were in currently and at the stage of your career, would you no, maybe that's an easy one.
Do you want something more difficult?
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't think I want to make it too complicated.
Yeah.
If you were not doing what you're doing currently, what would you be doing?
What would you be doing? Okay.
And do you still think you would have the same stride as you have now?
Good question. Good question. I like that. Yeah, that's a very
Shout outs.
good question, bro. I just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so
This
much.
was nice
bro.
talk.
Shout outs, bro.
Grail Talk.
Yeah.
Appreciate. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep taking nice shots.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
You too,
I love
bro.
it, bro.
Keep
Appreciate
pushing.
it, bro. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for having me, bro.
Thank you. Thanks.
Shout outs.
Guys, and it's done, and we appreciate y'all. Keep watching. Love y'all. Enjoy.
It's true. And buy the book.
And buy the book.
Yeah,
buy the
shout
book.
Buy the book.
Thank you.
Shout outs, bro.
Shout
Thank
out,
you so
bro.
much.
Thank you so much.